So Golf Digest just came out with their latest list of the top public courses in America. We're going to talk about the top 6 public courses in America for the purpose of this video. Don't want it to be too long for the people watching, but initial guesses of the 6.
Jeez, I mean, this is tough. I have not seen the list at all. Obviously, Pebble Beach is right. It has to be in the top 6, if not number 1.
So Pebble Beach is not in the top. No, I'm just joking. Pebble Beach is ranked. It's a great starting point. The number 1 public course in America.
Okay.
And the previous ranking, 2023, I guess they didn't do a 2024 ranking, but previous ranking, Pebble Beach was number 1 as well. A fun fact, by the way, is that out of the top 10, this puts in perspective how things go with these rankings. Out of the top 10, it's the exact same 10, just some different orders.
Okay.
So no one that was so every course that was top 10 on their previous
Is
ranking
still top
is
10.
still in the top 10.
Okay.
That no one moved into the top 10. They're all still there. Some shuffled around a little bit, but long story short, Pebble Beach is number 1. No surprise.
So if Pebble is on there as a public course, I'm assuming other resort public courses. I mean, that's all a part of it.
it's,
Is that
it's I think
accurate?
they frame it as the top 100 greatest public courses you can play or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah,
so there has to be
so
other
yeah,
resort courses on there.
Pebble
and
Beach
whatnot.
is accessible to the public if you want to pay, but it's for all intents and purposes it's a resort, private, whatever.
Totally agree. Okay. Gosh, I don't even know where to go after that. Pebble Beach is so high up there on the list. Is TPC Sawgrass?
So that's a great guess. They're actually number 9.
Okay.
Pardon me, they're number 8. They moved from 9 to 8. Sawgrass is a great one. I will say that interestingly enough, the top 3 public courses are all on the west coast of America.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. I wasn't thinking West Coast really at all.
Yeah,
be
when you think of
quite
great
frank.
golf, you think of Florida, you think of Midwest, you think of certainly some East Coast ones.
Yeah.
But top 3 are on the West Coast. So Pacific Dunes at Bandon is number 2. Again, has not moved from number 2. And then number 3, which is actually up from number 5, is Shadow Creek in Las Vegas. So those are the top 3 public courses in America: Pebble Beach, Pacific Dunes, and Shadow Creek.
And not cheap.
Right.
By any stretch of the imagination.
And they shouldn't be.
Still have not done Bandon Dunes, but I have heard Pacific Dunes is the one. You know, like Pinehurst number 2. You know,
Yep.
and I know there's people that would say Pinehurst number 4 is can
Yeah, a
can
lot of people-
compare to Pinehurst
And
number
they're
2.
closed
but-
right now or whatever,
But
yeah.
it's Pinehurst number 2, just like it's Pacific Dunes at Bandon Dunes. So that makes perfect sense. Shadow Creek, I haven't played. I know some people who have, and obviously they do some events out there over the years and things of that nature. But would love to play Shadow.
That
Man.
seems like such a great experience too. You have to go in a limo or something.
Really?
And isn't it? You have to in order
I
to
haven't
play
heard
it.
that.
I thought it. Well, yeah, you have to go pull up in a limo. Don't you have to stay at the Wynn too?
For Shadow Creek?
I thought so.
I don't think so.
Or maybe it's just the limo thing.
I know for the Wynn you have to.
Comment below if you if you guys know. But yeah, Shadow Creek, I'm pretty sure that it's something like that where you have to roll up in a limo, and that's not cheap either. It's like over $1,000 or whatever to
Oh,
play. You mentioned Pinehurst number 2, and we're talking about the top 6 public golf courses in America. Pinehurst is number 6.
Okay. Wow.
Pinehurst number 2 is number 6. And that did not move from number 6 either. That's a course I had a chance to play, as we've talked about at length within the past year, and it was phenomenal. I mean, just the history there, the in really good shape. I mean, that golf in North Carolina and just the, I mean, for lack of being cliche, all the pine trees and just the hitting out of pine in that area. It's what a special venue. And coming into 18 to that clubhouse is we actually started on 10, so that was our 9th hole, which is still obviously fine. Who cares? But having just watched the U.S. Open there and then playing it was sick.
I'm still just taken aback because it's like you hear top 100 public golf courses. It's hard to even consider Pebble Beach and
I know.
Shadow Creek and Pinehurst number 2. It's hard to
Those-
even think in terms of those are public courses because They are.
in their U.S. Open
They're
venues.
not
you know?
right. I mean,
it's
they host huge events.
Beth Page Black, who just missed the top 6, is number 7. They're about to host the Ryder Cup. You know, so I think though that is one of the cool things about golf, is that you have these major championship venues that the public can go play.
Right.
Now you're going to pay for it, but it's such a cool sport where you can play these courses that are major championship courses being played by the greatest in their sport. I always use just some random example of, you know, it's not like I could walk up to Yankee Stadium and offer them $500 and say, "Hey guys, can I go play catch in the outfield? You know, hey, can we go take batting practice?" Like you can't do that. But if you want to pay, you can go to Pebble Beach and play the course that, you know, that these greats have played at, and that all these majors have been at, and all these moments have.
Right. It is one of the cool things about, you know, the game of golf, the sport of golf, if you will. Let me ask you this: is TPC Scottsdale on this list?
No,
Okay.
I'd say that's a bad guess.
Really?
That shouldn't be on there.
It seems great. Everyone I know that's played it loves it.
So you're missing a couple of them here. So again, just to recap, top 6. So far, you've guessed Pebble Beach 1, Pacific Dunes 2, Shadow Creek 3 we've talked about.
Yep.
4 we're missing, 5 we're missing, and then Pinehurst is 6. So I'll give you a hint at the 2 that you're missing.
Stream Song Black. Stream
No,
Song Red?
that is not. Nope.
Really?
Stream Song
Okay.
Red is down at number 20.
Okay.
I don't even see Stream Song Black on there either. But
You hear more about red than black anyway.
yeah. So number 4, maybe I can give you a real easy hint, is a Midwest course.
Whistling Straits.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 4 is Whistling
I was gonna
Straits.
guess that.
I was there for the Ryder Cup. Didn't play it.
That
but
was
would
an
love to.
okay guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was
Okay,
good.
good,
That was good. Again, but you talk about the venues, a Ryder Cup venue, a public course. That's one I'd love to just go play. And then number 5 is where Phil Mickelson recently won his PGA Championship when he was
Kiowa.
50 years old.
Kiowa.
Is Kiowa Island, the
Right.
ocean course.
Okay.
So the top 6, we have Pebble, Pacific Dunes, Shadow Creek, Whistling Straits, Kiowa Island Ocean Course, and Pinehurst number 2. The ones that just missed it: 7, Bethpage Black; 8, TPC Sawgrass; 9, Bandon Dunes; and 10, Erin Hills, another one in Wisconsin. Sand Valley, actually in Wisconsin, is on there at 12. And then finally, we have a Michigan course at 16, which is Arcadia Bluffs, which actually moved from 14 to 16.
Interesting. I mean, good that Michigan's at least represented in the top 20. Erin Hills is hosting the women's U.S. Open right now.
That's
correct?
right. Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Yep.
that's fantastic. It looks, watching some of it, it looks fantastic. It
It's
really
cool
does.
to see some of the movement here from year over year, and even just the region where some of these are. You know, it's the fact that the West Coast has the top 3 is really interesting to me. Midwest has a lot of representation. East Coast, Northeast, really not that much. You know, which is kind of surprising with how many great. But again, a lot of the great
lot of
courses
private.
are private
Yeah.
over there. You know,
Right.
But
Same with Florida. It's
Yeah.
not the best, public
No, it's not.
golf state
Yeah.
at all. It's all hyper private elite clubs.
there's not a ton of great golf in Florida. Obviously, Sawgrass, and whatnot, but in some of these resorts. But
Let me ask you this: is TPC Scottsdale in the top 100?
you know what? I
Because
would
I
have to
now
pull
I'm
that
like
up, actually.
now
Let me
I'm
do
really
a
just
quick search of it.
curious about my guessing ability here and if I'm even remotely on the right track.
I don't think it's. No, it's not. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
mean-
think it's not.
And-
It's look. It's known for the waste management
Right,
and
for
being
sure.
a fun course and
Right.
a great event to go to. But it's not known as being just an incredible course.
I mean, I should just hang it up right there. I mean, guessing that a course is in the top 6 and it's not even in the top 100.
Yeah.
I need to reevaluate.
Better luck next time.
Yeah,
But,
jeez.
guys, check it out. Obviously, always cool to look at the best public courses in America according to Golf Digest, and I'm sure we'll do more as it relates to Michigan and others. But drop your comments below. What do you think of the top 6? Again, we have Pebble Beach 1, Pacific Dunes 2, Shadow Creek 3, Whistling Straits 4, Kiowa Island 5, and Pinehurst number 2 is 6.